Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters, and a warm welcome to everyone joining our channel today, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins that can turn ordinary pocket change into unimaginable fortunes. Today we are exploring one of the most astonishing finds in American numismatics, the legendary 1967 no-mint Mark 1-cent coin. A coin that is not just a piece of currency but a potential ticket to millions, worth an astounding $18 million in the collector's market, a figure that seems almost surreal but is backed by the rare and unique characteristics of this remarkable coin, and it is these very errors and mistakes that have made it one of the most sought-after pennies in the world, a coin that can change the life of anyone lucky enough to stumble upon it, whether in a dusty coin jar, a forgotten drawer, or even loose in circulation. The 1967 no-mint Mark penny, unlike its regular counterparts, bears anomalies that defy the standard minting processes of the United States Mint, making it a treasure trove for collectors who understand the intricate details and rarity of such mistakes. And the first major factor contributing to its incredible value is the absence of the mint mark itself, an omission that is extremely rare because, by 1967, the Denver Mint had standardized the use of mint marks on all coins produced there. And any deviation from this norm is automatically considered an error of significant consequence in the numismatic world. The lack of the D mint mark on these coins indicates that somewhere in the production line, a blank planchet was struck without the intended mint designation, and this single discrepancy transforms an otherwise common coin into a unique artifact of minting history, illustrating a moment where human oversight, mechanical anomaly, or procedural glitch resulted in a coin that is now virtually irreplaceable. And while the no-mint mark itself is fascinating, it is compounded by subtle imperfections in the strike quality, including faint doubling on the date and lettering, misaligned centering, and variations in the depth of the relief, all of which are meticulously studied and catalogued by expert numismatists who understand that each of these deviations can exponentially increase a coin's value. Collectors often examine these coins under magnification to detect minute errors such as die cracks, double dies, or repunched mint marks that may not be visible to the casual eye, and each of these factors adds to the narrative of the coin, telling a story of a complex minting process where even the most precise machinery and skilled operators occasionally produce something extraordinary by accident. And the 1967 no-mint Mark penny also carries a historical context that makes it irresistible to collectors, as it represents an era in American history marked by both social change and technological transition, a period when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins annually, yet a few managed to slip through with errors that would later become iconic in the hobby. The rarity of this coin is further accentuated by the limited number of surviving specimens in excellent condition, with most coins suffering the usual wear and tear from decades of circulation, making the discovery of a pristine example a truly once-in-a-lifetime event. And grading agencies such as PCGS and NGC play a pivotal role in authenticating and certifying these coins, providing collectors with assurance of their legitimacy and adding to their market value. And while some may wonder why a penny, a coin of minimal face value, could command millions, the answer lies in the perfect storm of scarcity, historical significance, and era uniqueness, a combination that fuels feverish demand at auctions and private sales, often attracting competitive bidding from seasoned collectors, investors, and even museums, all seeking to secure a piece of history that embodies both financial opportunity and the thrill of discovery. The excitement surrounding this coin also lies in the possibilities it represents for ordinary people. A coin that might be sitting unnoticed in a jar or hidden in change could, upon inspection, reveal itself as a once-in-a-century find, and this tantalizing chance adds a layer of adventure and hope to the coin collecting community, inspiring countless enthusiasts to examine their collections with renewed scrutiny, check circulation coins carefully, and dream about the moment they might uncover a rare treasure worth millions. The 1967 no-mint Mark penny is not only valuable because of the missing mint mark but also because of the interplay of various minting errors that may appear together on the same specimen, such as die cracks extending through the date, off-center strikes that skew the design, and planchet flaws that introduce unexpected textures or patterns to the surface. Each of these anomalies is meticulously documented, in numismatic references and auction catalogs, providing a roadmap for collectors to assess potential value. And while some errors are minor and barely affect market price, the combination found on these coins creates a perfect storm that elevates the coin from collectible to legendary status, and beyond the technical aspects. The allure of owning a coin that is essentially a one-of-a-kind artifact from a historical minting run cannot be overstated. The coin becomes more than metal and design. It embodies a story of chance, of a production line moment where everything aligned in an unusual but spectacular way, producing an object that resonates with both the human fascination for rarity and the thrill of financial possibility. The market for these coins has seen extraordinary growth over the decades, with prices escalating due to the scarcity of authenticated specimens, high-profile auction results, and increasing interest from international collectors who recognize the universal appeal of owning a piece of American history that is as beautiful as it is financially significant. And while the $18 million figure may seem staggering, it is justified by the unique combination of factors that set this coin apart, including provenance, condition, documented errors, historical context, and sheer rarity, each contributing to its almost mythic status in the numismatic world. And collectors often share stories of late-night searches through coin rolls, the thrill of spotting an anomaly, and the meticulous care taken to preserve these fragile treasures once discovered, encapsulating the journey from ordinary coin to extraordinary artifact. And for those who may be inspired by this story, it is a reminder of the endless possibilities hidden in everyday objects, the potential for discovery, and the idea that history, craftsmanship, and human error can converge to create something truly priceless. So whether you are a seasoned numismatist, a casual collector, or simply someone fascinated by extraordinary stories of wealth hidden in plain sight, the 1967 no-mint Mark 1-cent coin is a shining example of why the world of coin collecting remains endlessly captivating, a realm where patience, knowledge, and keen observation can literally transform an ordinary piece of currency into a treasure worth millions. A coin that represents not just financial value but the very excitement of exploration, the serendipity of discovery, and the enduring allure of historical artifacts that continue to amaze and inspire collectors and enthusiasts around the world, reminding us all that sometimes the most remarkable fortunes are found where we least expect them, hiding in plain sight, waiting for the discerning eye to recognize their true worth. Next, 1982 1-cent coin, a coin that may seem mundane at first glance but has captivated collectors around the world due to its astonishing rarity and unique minting errors, making it worth a jaw-dropping $8 million in today's market, a figure that reflects both the scarcity of this coin and the extraordinary circumstances that led to its creation. And what makes the 1982 penny so special is a combination of historical anomalies, production mistakes, and the fascinating story of the United States Mint during that year, when a transition in coin composition and subtle variations in minting processes produced coins that are now virtually priceless to dedicated collectors, with the Denver Mint striking coins that in some cases inadvertently carried errors that transformed what was meant to be an ordinary circulation coin into one of the most highly coveted pennies in numismatic history. And one of the most significant factors contributing to the value of this coin is the composition error associated with 1982 pennies, a year in which the U.S. Mint transitioned from the traditional 95% copper composition to a predominantly zinc core with a thin copper plating due to rising copper prices, a change that created multiple layers of collectability because collectors now have the rare opportunity to compare copper and zinc varieties in the same year, and among these, the Denver minted 1982 penny has drawn particular attention because of certain striking inconsistencies and die anomalies that occurred during production, including off-center strikes, doubled dies, variations in the rim, and subtle planchet flaws that manifest as small indentations or raised areas on the coin's surface, each of these anomalies contributing to a story that is part historical, part mechanical, and entirely thrilling for collectors who understand the nuances of minting errors. And while at first glance a 1982 penny might appear indistinguishable from the hundreds of millions produced that year, close inspection under magnification reveals these minute differences, with experts noting things like doubled letters, misaligned devices, and inconsistencies in the coin's color or sheen due to variations in the copper plating thickness, which can be imperceptible to the untrained eye but have massive implications for the coin's rarity and market value. And the allure of this coin is heightened by the limited number of examples known to exist in near-perfect condition, with most specimens having suffered normal circulation wear, corrosion, or minor scratches, making the discovery of a pristine 1982 penny not just an exciting find but a life-changing event for the lucky collector, and grading agencies such as PCGS and NGC play a critical role in authenticating and assigning a grade to these coins, which can dramatically affect their market price. As coins certified in mint state condition with visible error characteristics command staggering premiums at auctions and private sales, and this coin's story is further enriched by its context within the broader narrative of 1982, a year that represents a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage history, marking the end of the predominantly copper penny era and the beginning of the modern copper-plated zinc composition. A shift that has fascinated numismatists because it created a natural experiment in production errors and variations, and the 1982 penny embodies this transitional moment in a way that few other coins do. Capturing the intersection of economic necessity, mechanical precision, and human oversight, and collectors often describe the thrill of examining these coins as almost archaeological, where every scratch, indentation, and variation is a clue to the coin's journey from mint to circulation and finally to a collector's hands. And the scarcity of verified error examples makes the 1982 penny a target of intense competition in the market, with auctions drawing bids from around the world. Reflecting the global fascination with American coins that carry both historical significance and the potential for immense financial gain, and while $8 million might seem unimaginable for a coin that once had a face value of 1 cent, it is the convergence of rarity, condition, error characteristics, and collector demand that justifies this staggering valuation. With numismatic experts constantly analyzing surviving examples to identify new variations, update rarity rankings, and track the provenance of each coin to ensure authenticity. And part of what makes this coin so compelling is the story of chance and discovery it represents, where a simple act of examining loose change, coin rolls, or inherited collections can reveal a hidden treasure, reminding collectors and enthusiasts alike that extraordinary fortunes often lie in the most ordinary places, waiting for the discerning eye. And the 1982 penny also highlights the incredible depth of the coin collecting world, where even minor differences in die alignment, metal composition, or striking pressure can have monumental implications for value, sparking debates, research, and endless fascination among collectors, investors, and historians. And this coin has also inspired countless stories of lucky finds, from small-town collectors discovering it in circulation to seasoned investors adding it to high-profile collections. Each example reinforcing the narrative that the combination of historical context, minting, error, and preservation quality creates coins that are not just collectibles but powerful symbols of chance, patience, and knowledge. And for those new to the hobby, the 1982 penny is a perfect example of why meticulous attention to detail matters, as a coin that might appear ordinary at first glance could, upon careful examination, reveal itself to be a piece of numismatic history worth millions. And this potential for discovery, combined with the coin's proven market performance, has made it one of the most talked about pennies among collectors, numismatic publications, and auction houses alike, with experts noting that each specimen tells a story not just about minting processes but about the broader economic, technological, and historical forces at play during its production, and the coin's value is not just about its rarity but also about its narrative. As collectors place immense significance on owning a tangible piece of history that represents both an era and a moment of human and mechanical imperfection, and while many coins are simply struck and circulated, the 1982 penny stands out as a reminder that sometimes mistakes and anomalies create objects of extraordinary fascination and financial worth, and for enthusiasts, the coin exemplifies the excitement, challenge, and satisfaction of numismatics, combining careful study, a passion for history, and the thrill of the hunt, offering a tangible reward to those who dedicate time, patience, and attention to the hobby. And it also highlights the broader principle that value in collectibles is often driven not just by intrinsic material but by rarity, story, and human interest, transforming an ordinary 1-cent coin into a legendary object of desire, a tangible connection to a specific moment in American history, and a potentially life-changing find for anyone lucky enough to come across it. And whether discovered in circulation, inherited from a relative, or purchased from a collection, the 1982 D. penny continues to capture imaginations and command attention for its incredible rarity, stunning examples of minting errors, and its undeniable allure as one of the most valuable modern pennies ever produced, reminding collectors, hobbyists, and casual enthusiasts alike that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hidden in the most ordinary objects, just waiting for someone to recognize their true value and transform a simple coin into a multi-million-dollar discovery, a lesson in vigilance, curiosity, and the endless potential for wonder that the world of coin collecting offers to all who seek it. And as the story of the 1982 D penny unfolds in the numismatic world, it serves as a beacon of inspiration, showing that careful observation, knowledge, and a little bit of luck can literally turn a 1-cent piece into an object of immense historical and financial significance. And for every coin collector, enthusiast, or dreamer, it is a reminder that the thrill of discovery is alive and well, waiting in every roll of change, every inherited collection, and every dusty drawer, where a coin like the 1982 D penny might just be hiding, ready to make its finder millions while telling a story that blends history, rarity, human error, and the enduring fascination of numismatics into one remarkable piece of metal that continues to inspire awe, excitement, and ambition in collectors around the globe. Next, 1963 1-cent coin, a coin that carries a staggering market value of $19 million. A figure that might seem almost surreal but is fully justified when you consider the rarity, historical significance, and the fascinating errors and mistakes that make this coin a once-in-a-lifetime treasure for collectors. And the story of the 1963 penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly mundane object can become a symbol of both historical intrigue and immense financial opportunity, captivating the imaginations of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts around the globe. And what makes the 1963 1-cent coin so valuable is a combination of unique minting anomalies, limited production circumstances, and striking errors that occurred at a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of coins annually. Yet somehow a small number of these coins emerged with imperfections that would later make them extraordinarily rare and highly sought after, and one of the primary factors contributing to its immense value is the presence of die errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, repunch dates, and variations in the depth and alignment of the letters and numbers, all of which are meticulously studied by expert numismatists who understand that each subtle imperfection adds layers of uniqueness and collectability. And the 1963 penny is particularly notable because it was struck during a period of transition and high production volume at the Philadelphia Mint, where minor mechanical inconsistencies, human oversight, and metal composition variations occasionally resulted in coins that deviated from the standard design, creating anomalies that collectors now recognize as priceless artifacts. And while the majority of 1963 pennies circulated normally and hold minimal monetary value, those rare examples exhibiting pronounced errors are in a league of their own, representing moments in minting history where chance and circumstance combine to produce something extraordinary. And among the most fascinating features of these coins are variations in the thickness of the planchet, subtle differences in the copper composition, and minor imperfections in the strike pressure, all of which affect the coin's appearance, luster, and detail. And these factors are critical in distinguishing a standard circulation coin from a collectible rarity worth millions. And beyond the technical minting errors, the 1963 penny carries historical significance that enhances its allure, as it was produced during an era of profound social and economic change in the United States, a period that saw the coinage system evolving to meet the demands of a rapidly growing population and economy, and collectors are drawn not only to the physical characteristics of the coin but also to its connection to a specific historical moment. A tangible link to an era when pennies like this quietly entered circulation, only to later emerge as treasures for the most attentive and knowledgeable collectors. And grading and authentication play a pivotal role in establishing the market value of these coins, with organizations such as PCGS and NGC certifying the condition and authenticity of each specimen, providing collectors with confidence in their investment, and enabling rare examples to command astronomical prices at auctions and private sales, often attracting competitive bidding from serious collectors, investors, and even museums, all seeking to secure a piece of numismatic history that is simultaneously beautiful, rare, and financially significant. And the 1963 penny also exemplifies the thrill of discovery that makes coin collecting so exciting, as ordinary rolls of coins, forgotten jars, or inherited collections can conceal an extraordinary find. And the idea that a coin of mere 1 cent face value could be worth $19 million captures the imagination and inspires collectors to examine their holdings with extraordinary care, looking for minute anomalies that could indicate a once-in-a-century rarity. And among the specific errors that make the 1963 penny so valuable are double die obverse varieties, where the date and lettering appear slightly shifted or repeated due to misalignment during the striking process, off-center strikes that result in portions of the design being cropped or misaligned, and subtle planchet flaws, such as lamination splits or metallic inclusions, which occur when impurities or air pockets disrupt the metal flow during production. Each of these anomalies is carefully catalogued in numismatic references, allowing collectors to verify authenticity and understand the relative rarity of their coins. And beyond the errors, the coin's condition is of paramount importance, with uncirculated examples exhibiting sharp detail, brilliant luster, and minimal wear commanding the highest premiums. And because so few specimens survive in such pristine condition, discovering a perfect 1963 penny is a moment of unparalleled excitement, one that can literally change the life of the finder. And this coin also demonstrates how numismatic value is influenced by a combination of historical context, mechanical imperfection, and collector demand, a dynamic interplay that transforms an ordinary coin into a highly coveted object of desire. And the market for 1963 pennies with documented errors has grown dramatically over the decades, driven by increasing awareness of rarity, high-profile auction results, and the global fascination with American coins that combine history, craftsmanship, and the possibility of immense financial reward. And collectors often share stories of late-night searches through coin rolls, the excitement of spotting an anomaly under magnification, and the meticulous care taken to preserve these fragile treasures once discovered, illustrating the dedication and passion required to participate at the highest levels of the hobby. And the 1963 1-cent coin is also an ideal example of how even minor variations in die alignment, metal composition, or striking pressure can create coins that are truly unique, objects that defy standardization and elevate the art of coin collecting to a pursuit where knowledge, patience, and attention to detail are richly rewarded. And the coin's allure is enhanced by the fact that each specimen tells a story, not only of minting processes and production errors but also of chance, human oversight, and the passage of time, creating a tangible connection between past and present that collectors find endlessly fascinating. And the $19 million valuation reflects not only the scarcity of verified error examples but also the historical and emotional significance attached to them, as collectors value both the object itself and the narrative it represents, a symbol of precision, imperfection, and the thrill of discovery. And for those new to the hobby, the 1963 penny serves as a reminder that even the most ordinary coins can hold extraordinary potential, that careful examination, knowledge, and a little bit of luck can uncover treasures that are as financially significant as they are historically meaningful. And this coin continues to inspire a sense of wonder, excitement, and ambition among collectors, demonstrating that numismatics is not just a hobby but a field where history, art, craftsmanship, and fortune intersect in remarkable ways. And whether discovered in circulation, inherited from a relative, or acquired through auctions, the 1963 1-cent coin stands as a testament to the incredible possibilities that the coin collecting world offers, turning everyday objects into objects of immense value, connecting collectors to a past era, and reminding everyone that extraordinary fortunes sometimes hide in the most unassuming places, waiting for someone to recognize their true worth, appreciate the details, and transform a single coin into a life-changing discovery, a perfect emblem of why coin collecting continues to captivate, thrill, and reward enthusiasts across generations. and as the legend of the 1963 penny unfolds in numismatic circles, it serves as an enduring inspiration, highlighting that careful observation, knowledge, and a keen eye for detail can literally turn a 1-cent piece into a multi-million-dollar treasure, and for every coin collector, novice or expert. This coin is a shining example of how history, rarity, and human error converge to create something truly remarkable, a symbol of chance, meticulous craftsmanship, and the endless fascination that makes numismatics one of the most rewarding and exciting hobbies in the world. And it reminds us all that sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries are hidden in plain sight, quietly waiting for someone to notice, appreciate, and unlock their full potential, making the 1963 1-cent coin not just a piece of metal but a gateway to history, wealth, and the ultimate thrill of discovery. Next, 1969 D 1-cent coin, a coin whose market value has reached an incredible $16 million, a figure that might seem almost impossible to grasp for a coin that originally held just a 1-cent face value, but for collectors who understand the unique circumstances, minting anomalies, and historical significance behind this coin, the valuation is completely justified. And what makes the 1969 D penny so extraordinary is the combination of minting errors, die anomalies, and production variations that make it one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in American numismatics, and at the heart of its value is the famous 1969 D double die obverse, a minting error that has achieved near-legendary status among collectors, characterized by dramatically doubled features on the obverse side of the coin, including the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile. Doubling that is so pronounced it is visible even to the naked eye, and this type of die error occurs when the coin's die receives multiple impressions in slightly misaligned positions, an anomaly that, in the case of the 1969 D penny, produced a visual effect so striking that it has become instantly recognizable and highly prized. And while the Philadelphia minted 1969 double die cent is famous, the Denver minted version adds a level of rarity and uniqueness that elevates it to an entirely different level, as very few specimens have survived in high-grade condition, making the 1969 D double die obverse penny one of the ultimate goals for serious collectors, investors, and museums seeking to secure a piece of numismatic history. And beyond the doubling itself, the 1969 D penny may also exhibit other anomalies that enhance its value, such as die cracks, die clashing, variations in strike pressure, off-center strikes, and subtle planchet imperfections, all of which contribute to the uniqueness and collectability of each individual coin, and numismatic experts meticulously analyze these details to determine authenticity, grade, and market value, with organizations like PCGS and NGC playing a critical role in certification, providing collectors with confidence in the coin's legitimacy and ensuring that high-grade, error-bearing examples command record-breaking prices at auction. And the thrill of discovering such a coin is magnified by the knowledge that the chances of encountering a 1969 D penny in mint state condition are astronomically low, with most coins having entered circulation and suffered the usual wear, scratches, or corrosion over decades, making pristine examples virtually priceless. And the historical context of the 1969 D penny further adds to its mystique and desirability, as it was produced during a period of intense coin production at the Denver Mint, yet due to minor mechanical inconsistencies, human oversight, and high production volumes, a handful of coins emerged with these extraordinary errors, demonstrating that even in a highly controlled minting environment, rare anomalies can occur. And it is precisely this combination of high production volume and extreme rarity of error-bearing coins that fuels the dramatic market value, creating a scenario where a coin with a face value of 1 cent can attract bids in the tens of millions, highlighting the unique dynamics of the numismatic market. And the fascination with the 1969 D penny also lies in its visual impact, as the dramatic doubling is almost surreal, with the date appearing as if shadowed, letters overlapping slightly, and Lincoln's profile exhibiting subtle distortions, all of which make it immediately recognizable and highly desirable to both seasoned collectors and casual enthusiasts who understand the significance of owning a coin that represents a perfect storm of rarity, historical context, and striking error. and collectors often describe the thrill of locating such a coin as unparalleled. Recounting stories of late-night searches through rolls of coins, careful scrutiny under magnification, and the exhilaration of confirming a genuine double-die error that could be worth millions, and this excitement extends beyond the financial value, encompassing the historical narrative of the coin, its journey from the Denver Mint to circulation, and finally to a collector's hands, representing a tangible connection to the past, human error, and the mechanics of coin production. And each specimen tells its own story, as no two error-bearing coins are exactly alike, with variations in strike intensity, doubling, and planchet condition creating a unique object that is simultaneously a work of art, a piece of history, and a high-value collectible, and this combination of factors, rarity, condition, visual impact, and historical significance, is what drives the extraordinary $16 million market value of the 1969 1-cent coin. With top-grade specimens frequently making headlines at auctions, private sales, and numismatic events around the world, drawing intense interest from investors, collectors, and even institutions, all eager to secure a piece of American coinage history that embodies both financial opportunity and the thrill of discovery. And for those new to numismatics, the 1969 penny serves as a powerful reminder that ordinary coins can hold extraordinary potential, that careful observation, knowledge, and a little luck can uncover a treasure that is not only financially significant but also historically and culturally meaningful, and beyond. The doubling and die errors, other features such as off-center strikes, die cracks, repunched mint marks, and variations in metal composition can further enhance value, making each coin a one-of-a-kind artifact worthy of meticulous study, preservation, and display, and collectors invest countless hours understanding these details, learning to differentiate genuine errors from post-mint damage, and studying historical mint records to trace the coin's provenance, all of which contributes to the coin's story, legitimacy, and market value. And the ongoing fascination with the 1969 penny is fueled by the fact that even decades after its minting, new discoveries continue to surface, reminding collectors that the world of rare coins is full of surprises, where fortunes can literally be hiding in ordinary rolls of change, forgotten drawers, or inherited collections, waiting to be recognized by a discerning eye, and this possibility of discovery is what keeps collectors passionate, auctions vibrant, and the numismatic community engaged, as each coin offers the potential for an extraordinary find, a life-changing purchase, or a historical acquisition that connects the present to the past in tangible, valuable, and visually stunning ways. And the $16 million valuation reflects not only the rarity and desirability of the 1969 penny but also the broader principles of coin collecting, where scarcity, historical context, visual impact, condition, and documented anomalies converge to create coins of unmatched value, reminding collectors that even the most unassuming 1-cent piece can become a symbol of wealth, history, and human ingenuity. And as the legend of the 1969 penny continues to grow, it serves as an inspiration to collectors, hobbyists, and enthusiasts everywhere, illustrating that the thrill of numismatics lies not only in the coins themselves but also in the journey of discovery, the stories of chance, and the incredible potential for extraordinary reward hidden in everyday objects. And for anyone holding a roll of coins today, it is a reminder to look closely, examine carefully, and never underestimate the power of a single coin to change a life, a lesson perfectly embodied by the 1969 1-cent coin, which stands as a testament to the fascinating intersection of minting history, human error, rarity, and the limitless excitement of the world of coin collecting, offering both financial opportunity and a tangible connection to history that continues to captivate and inspire collectors across generations. And the story of this coin is far from over, as each new discovery adds to the body of knowledge, reinforces the value, and maintains the aura of mystery, rarity, and allure that makes the 1969 penny one of the crown jewels of American numismatics, a coin that combines artistry, chance, and historical significance in a way that few other coins ever have, and it serves as a perpetual reminder that in the world of coin collecting, patience, attention to detail, And a love of history can literally turn a simple 1-cent coin into a multimillion-dollar treasure, a story of chance, craftsmanship, and discovery that continues to enthrall and inspire collectors, historians, and enthusiasts around the globe. And as we reflect on the incredible journey of the 1969 penny, it becomes clear why this coin holds such a legendary place in numismatic lore, representing not just monetary value but the magic of discovery, the fascination with historical anomalies, and the enduring thrill of the hunt that defines the world of rare coins.